What's up, comic book fans? This is TB Comics coming at you with another exciting episode of TB Comics, obviously. And let's see what I've got in store for you today. It's still the month of January and the comic books are still rolling in. And I've got a small stack of comics and a slab. Ooh, what fun! Slab time at the OK Slab Day Corral. So let's get stuck in and see what's in store for you little comic book collectors. First up, we're going to go to Boom Studios, and we've got Minor Arcana. My apologies for the light. I'm doing this in my bedroom, so I'm getting a bit of glare from the windows and such. Damn those windows. How dare they be transparent and let light through? Who invented transparent windows? They should be dark and conceal all light, in my opinion. But would they be a window? Or would they be a door into another dimension? Who knows? Who cares? I do, because one day I might walk through that door and come out somewhere else. But anyway, let's get back to what I'm showing you, shall we? So Minor Arcana, issue number 5, coming from Jeff Lemire, out on Boom Studios. And I believe we've got a 20 up there, so it must be the 20th anniversary of Boom Studios. And if that's correct, Happy Boom Day, Boom Studios. Next up, oh no, actually, I'm going to comment on the cover first, aren't I? That would be good, because otherwise it would be a pointless video, really. So we've got our main protagonist on the front cover, or I'm assuming it's our main protagonist. We've got a sort of a nice little painted cover there, shall we say. It looks like she's a bit upside down, or maybe it's the glare off a nice crystal clear pool. Who knows? But that cover is coming from Aaron Campbell. Thank you very much, Aaron Campbell. And apparently it is a reveal variant. I'm not sure what it's revealing, because I'm seeing the front cover. Maybe it reveals things for you. You don't have to touch it, and it just self-moves. Wouldn't that be nice? Comics that self-page turn. If only, eh? Anyway, next up. Oh yes, by the way, that is, it doesn't actually say it doesn't actually give a letter, so I'm going to call it schwa. That's cover schwa. Next up, we're going to go back to Boom Studios again, and we're going to have Something is Killing the Children. Hasn't this been going on for long? I think we're up to issue 0, isn't it, I believe? And then we've got the deluxe reprints coming up of issue 0, and then 1 again. Don't know if I'm going to get those, but there are some nice covers for those. Quite a few foilies as well. But that is issue 0, and it is a cover E coming from Jenny Frison, and it is a full art variant. I do have the black and white version, so it goes nice, sort of a nice contrast in colour and then black and white. We've got our lovely Erica Slaughter there, smudged in blood, as you do when you're killing those monsters or demons or whatever they are. Still haven't read this yet, so and we're sort of like 41 issues in, so I think 41, because this is 0, so, and it went up to 40. I'm not sure if 0 is going to be the last, or we are going to get more. Hopefully old Tiny Onion and all the gang are going to still keep churning these out, so at some point I will read these. But at the moment, like always, I'm just showing you the covers. And as I was saying, we've got Erica Slaughter there. Maybe she's pulling down her little mask there to try and get the flecks of blood out. Nothing worse than demon blood smudging your mask, eh? Next up, let's go to Image Comics. And Image Comics is producing Feral. And we've got Feral number 9. This is another movie homage variant, and I believe that is the Silent Night film cover variant. If you've seen Silent Night, it's not a bad film. It's quite funny, well worth a watch. A good Christmas film. But we've got our little kitty there with his Santa Claus hat, ready to climb down a chimney. He's got an axe there. I think that's going to be a bit too heavy for him. We've got a snowbound sort of roof, because I'm assuming that's where most chimneys are, unless you've got one of those side chimneys or underground chimneys that I don't know about. But that's coming from the creative team, such as Tony Fleeks, Trish Forstner, and Tony Rodriguez. And it is written by Tony Fleeks, art by Trish Forstner, and Tony Rodriguez. Colours by Brad Simpson. So thank you very much, creative team, on that one. And if you didn't know, it is, yes, number 9, and it is cover B, coming from Tony Fleeks and Trish Forstner. Thank you very much, creative team. You are the best. Next up, still on Image Comics, we have issue number 5 of Le Moon is Following Us. I don't know why I said that in a French accent, but I thought it would sound debonair, maybe. But anyway, we've got Daryl Moran Johnson on this. We've got Riley Rossmo. We've got Mike Spicer. We've got one of our main characters. I think this is the father. Still haven't read it yet. I'm waiting for the first arc to finish at least. Or if it's just going to be one run, then, who knows. But there he is. Looks like he's been impaled by arrows, the poor man, but he looks like he's trudging through. I do like the nice red background. Got some Lego bricks possibly there and a crown, so maybe he's just killed a king. We've got some birdies there trying to help him, or maybe they're trying to swoop down and save the crown. Maybe they're evil birds. Who knows? Hate those evil birds. But that is issue number 5, cover A, coming from Riley Rossmo. A lot of people are not liking this at the moment. They're sort of saying it's been told before, and so I don't know. I'm going to give it a shot. I very rarely buy a run and then stop buying it. I'll still complete it, and then if I don't like it, maybe sell it on or just leave it in my collection. But anyway, can't wait to read it. Next up, still on Image Comics, I was very, very lucky enough to get this nice gold foil variant of the Lucky Devils. Yes, what a lucky devil am I. There was another comic collector on YouTube, I believe it's Deadman Comics. I want to say his name's Terry, but don't quote me on that, and if it's not, I apologise. But he told me about this because I saw it on his show, and I thought he picked it up, or won it, or it was quite a rare thing. But no, it was out on Peebles Games and Comics. I think they won it. They won the rights to produce this sort of gold foil variant because they were like a comic dealer of the year award or something like that. Anyway, Deadman Comics will know a bit more, so check out his channel if you can. But yeah, really nice cover. Basically it's just cover 1 in a full variant, or cover A should I say. We've got our 2 lucky little devils there having a good old drink, but this one's wielding a knife. They look like mischievous little imps, don't they? Who knows what shenanigans they're going to get up to. But this is coming from the creative team from 8 Billion Genies, and that'd be Charlie Soule, if I pronounce that wrong, really apologise, but hey ho, and Ryan Brown. There's probably more people on the creative team as well, but I think this is going to be quite big. 8 Billion Genies, I heard, was it was quite well respected, and a lot of people enjoyed it. So yeah, hopefully this is going to be a very good read. I won't be reading this one though, that'll go in my nice little rare pile. Next up, we are going to go to EC Comics, or Oni Press, same thing really. We've got Cruel Kingdom, quite new out. This is, I want to say, let's have a look at my notes, shall we? That is cover F, the homage variant from Stevens. Not sure of the first name, so who knows, but thank you Stevens for that nice cover. Short stories, all centering around sort of like medieval times, sorcery, magic, knights, what are they called? Cyclopses. That's it. We've got some crazy little Cyclops there. We've got our like Wonder Woman style character. That's not Diane of the mascara. Kicking our poor little Cyclops there. Maybe she's trying to get a tooth out. Maybe it's got a toothache and she's just trying to help him, like the mouse and the lion sort of story. But yeah, I reckon that Cyclops is been smashing up her territory and she's not very happy, so she's going to take it out on him. But anyway, who knows? Not sure what the stories are, haven't looked into it too much, and I think this is going to be I don't think it's going to be a super long run like Epitaphs from the Abyss. I think it's going to possibly be like Cruel Kingdom, probably about 5 or 6 issues, but we shall see. We shall see with our eyeballs. Next up, also same comic, but a different variant. We've got the nice black and white sort of artist's rendition variant, and that is coming from Paulina. Thank you very much, Paulina. Not sure if that's first or last name. I'm going to make the assumption that it's last because it's normally always the last name. But yeah, very nice cover. Same cover as cover A, I believe. I showed you that in one of my previous videos, but I got the nice, I want to say it was the gold foil variant, and there was a silver one, but that did have a different picture. But we've got sorcery again. It's a cruel kingdom out there. There are some nasty people out there, so try and make your lives very, very happy. We've got our knight there, and I believe he's an actual robo knight from what I remember. He's wielding a nice majestic sword. He's wearing his floaty crown, and I think he's going to battle these peasants, or these, they might be like lesser knights, lower knights of his realm. Who knows? Who cares? I do, because I bought it and I like the cover. Next up, I was very, very lucky to get my grubby little comic book mitts on Absolute Batman issue number 1, but that one is the 3rd printing coming from Javier Fernandez. That is the black and white Akira, really good anime. If you've seen Akira, you'll appreciate this cover. I did try and get my hands on the colour version of this, but it sold out like in a flash, just gone off the shelves. And there was no way that I was spending like £25 just to get the original cover A cover of Absolute Batman. It's just ridiculous how that's gone up in price. Probably a good investment, but at the moment I'm not spending £25 for an A cover. That's just ridiculous. But yeah, really love this cover. We've got Batman walking up to his bat cycle. Really nice black and white. We've got some, I'm assuming, Japanese writing there. I don't know if that is real Japanese writing or they're just, trying to pay homage to the anime of Akira. But very, very nice. Really do like that. There is, I believe, a 4th printing coming out with, it might be, I think it's gold foil stamp. I'm assuming it's just going to be like the Japanese letters going to be gold foil. But yeah, I want to get my hands on that and possibly buy a graded one just for the nice aesthetic view of it. And obviously it's a good investment and it's a really nice cover, so can't wait to get my Joker version of this. I think it's Batman New 52, can't remember what issue. Same sort of cover, but with Joker, sorry, but it's like a Joker walking up to his little clown bike. So yeah, I've pre-ordered that anyway, and I think that's coming out in February. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It is a lovely cover. Last up, and I just bought this on a whim because I like buying things on a whim, whatever a whim is. This is Usagi Yojimbo. Hello, Yojimbo. Saw it on eBay. It was going for quite a good bargain. Practically the cost of getting a comic slabbed in the UK, which is roughly about £30 to £35. So all in all, I probably got the comic roughly for free. It's coming in at a 9.8, and this is, I want to say, that is Usagi Yojimbo Ice and Snow, issue number 1. Never heard anything about Usagi Yojimbo. I know about it, but I don't know what the story is. Just bought it for because I love the cover. Really nice artwork. I'm assuming that's our main character there, and we've got his samurai friends. Nice bit of what should we call it? Sort of lone wolf and cub style artwork there. If anyone's seen Lone Wolf and Cub, the films are brilliant. I urge you to watch it. Some people might know it as Shogun Assassin, out on Vipco many, many years ago. Really worth a watch. I think there's about 6 or 8 films. But yeah, I think this sort of pays homage to that sort of samurai era. Bit of a glare there. That's a bit better. Now you can see the picture. But yeah, that's coming from Condemned Comics, and it's an exclusive, apparently. Ooh. And I believe the artist is Fimisone. It's the Fimisone variant. Really nice name, that. I like that. Sounds like a musical instrument. But the creator is Stan Sakai. And it is out on Dark Horse Comics. I probably won't collect any more of these unless I see them sort of slabbed and on the cheap. But yeah, I just bought it because I like the look of it. So there. And that's it from me. I hope you like these comics. Please like, please subscribe, and do all that stuff that you do on YouTube. And remember, if you do get trapped in your flat, try not to get trapped in your flat unless you're reading comics and you've purposely trapped yourself in your flat, or you're playing computer games and stuff like that. But, don't open your door to strangers, and don't eat bacon after midnight. Anyway, ta-ta for now, comic book collectors. Bye-bye.